Negative thinking actually makes you less intelligent. And what I mean by that is actually silos or narrows the possibilities that your mind chooses from. Have you ever been working on a process or a project and you're going along and you've done pretty good? Part A went well, part B went well, part C went well, but maybe you're about 7 or 8 levels in on this project and you're handling a problem or a challenge and you just can't seem to find the answer. And so you begin to feel some tension on coming up with this answer. And so what you do is you try harder, you concentrate harder, and that doesn't help. And then you go back through the entire process and you go back to part A and you go quickly through A, B, C, D. You go all the way through every step just to make sure you didn't miss anything. You're checking everything over. And as you go and you get one section and you make sure it's done properly and you go to the next section, the stress is just building higher and higher as you get back to that part where you're stuck. You're so stressed out. You're so frustrated that you finally walk away and give up. Maybe you go home. Maybe you go out to dinner with friends. But at some point over the next 24 to 48 hours, maybe you're on the phone with somebody, not even thinking about this project or this problem. All of a sudden, it hits you like a bolt of lightning out of the blue. The answer comes to you. You know what the answer is to solving that particular part of the process or problem. And you say to yourself, this is so simple. It was right in front of me, yet I couldn't see it. And the reason why you couldn't see it is because that tension turned into stress. And when you start stressing, you use more resources. I didn't know this, but our brains use about 20% of the oxygen that we take into our bodies. And they also use a lot of the energy that our bodies take in. Just shocks me how much energy and oxygen that our brain requires. When we get stressed, our brain consumes more oxygen and more energy. And so our brain does what our body does when our body is physically exerting itself. It's a hot day outside and maybe you're working or working out and you've just gone as far as you can. What does your body do? If you push it far enough, it'll shut down. Your brain does the same thing. And it narrows its focus. And it doesn't allow you to think beyond that narrow focus in order to preserve oxygen and energy. And then later, when you step away from the problem, you step away from the stress, and you relax, the brain opens back up, and voila, there appears your answer. I tell you all this to tell you this. Negative thinking, does that lead to tension and stress or relaxation? I don't know very many negative people that are very relaxed. They're usually wound pretty tight. So negative thinking can be a detriment to you, your life, your thoughts, your thinking, and affect everything around you. Next time you feel tension and stress coming on, relax, let it go, and focus on what's going right. Then you can come up with your answers. Have an awesome rest of the day.